Hey, this is BlindFox and welcome at my Ration review. Please support the channel, please subscribe, and please go and donate on patreon.com. So this is the third breakfast we are having in our Long Life Pantry. 72-hour vegetarian ration pack or box in this case. There's rations for 3 days in there for 3 meals for one person. And as I mentioned before, you get a whole toilet roll, which is quite generous. I haven't seen that much provision in most rations. And it's double ply anyhow. So you score. So for breakfast, we're going to have our tropical muesli. We're going to do the crackers. They sound a bit scrunched up. We're going to have one of our jams. One of the packets in this ration has ruptured, or at least there is extra external jam in the bag that it is. This one wasn't one of them. I haven't cleaned off all of the others. I'll see what happens when I get to the broken one, but this is a full one. It's a mixed fruit jam. Most of these are mixed fruit jams. We've got our chocolate peanut butter, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry, nut butter, which is the chocolate. It is chocolate flavored. Most of the nuts in here is peanut. So you can just as well say it's chocolate peanut butter. It's very runny. I'm going to use 2 coffees because I didn't use the breakfast 2's coffee at its breakfast. I'm going to use both today. The new coffee is a bit stronger than the old coffee was, but it's still not strong enough, and you can only have a cup. So if you want a lot of cups, with this ration at least you have 3 coffees to play with. You don't have to use the days, each little day's pack on the day it is. You can use all 3 coffees in one day if you want to. And we're going to do the pineapple drink. This is one of the strong ones. You can add more than 500 mils, and I'm not a fan of the pineapple anyway. There is also a pack of Super C's. I'm going to show it to you. This is nice because it's nice and packed already, so you don't have to hunt through the whole packet for Super C's. I want the orange one because I like the orange one. You get guava, you get grenadella, which is passion fruit, you get strawberry, there's watermelon. Basically, yeah, that's I think all of mostly what you get. You don't get some of the exotic flavors. Here's mostly guava, grenadella, strawberry, watermelon, and orange. So there we go. This is not Provitas, this is just wheat crackers. Gonna mix this with, basically all you need to hot water for again is the coffee. Gonna use cold water here, cold water there. And that's basically what we're gonna have for breakfast. So, gonna mix it and be back. Okay, so there is 20 Super C's in the pack. So for 3 days you get 20. Which is not bad. It's 6 a day plus 2. So you get a nice amount. We'll start with our isotonic drink so that I can get this off the tray. If mixed properly, this is very sweet. It's also a bit tart. I'm not a fan of this mix this properly because I'm not a fan of the pineapple flavor. I like to mix mine with 750 mils. It does then still influence the taste of the water. It's still very sweet, but you don't get that extraordinarily pineapple taste, which I don't like. So mixed properly, this gives you a fake pineapple taste. It's not a bad pineapple cool drink, it's just I'm not a fan of pineapple. Now we've got our coffee, and I must just, again, it's in the delicious cup. I put both of the sachets in here so that I can have a nice big cup of coffee. This is nice and strong, especially with the 2 sachets in there. We've got our wheat crackers. This looks like Brevitas, but it's not. Mixed fruit, red, like all South African. Most of the African mixed fruit stuff is red. Can be anything in here. Very sweet. A tiny bit runny. Goes excellent with the crackers. The crackers isn't salted. There isn't as much grain and fiber as in the Brevitas. It's much more, bit more crisp. The Brevita is almost a bit more dense. This, very sweet, chocolatey. Very sweet, you can see chocolate colored, tastes chocolatey, also nutty, but extraordinarily sweet. Not bad. You need the coffee, especially the strong coffee, for the sweet chocolate, because both of these are very sweet. I'm not going to mix them because then it's too sweet for me. But the crackers do cut down on the sweetness, just don't put a lot of nut butter on the crackers then. Our Super C is a normal Super C, you can break it. Very astringent. Sugary texture, if you bite this, this basically dissolves and explodes in your mouth. It's just basically compressed sugar with a nice flavoring. Very tart, so it does help to quench your thirst, and there is actually a little bit of vitamin C in here, together with the vast amount of sugar for energy. So we've got our muesli. Tropical muesli. There is those dried bananas in there, there's milk in there. I like to mix mine very dry. There's also, I think, raisins and some other stuff as well. I think here's in coconut flakes, tastes like it. There's banana, there's raisins, there's nuts, and there's oats. Interesting. I like it with very little water. I just want it moist. I don't like this stuff wet and soggy. You can, of course, add hot water here in again. The berries won't, the mixed jam won't go well with this one. If you want to have the mixed jam one, pop it into the granola, or the one we had in breakfast too. And that one you can either put in your hot chocolate as well, but that also hot, so not a bad breakfast. All of this is interesting. I'm not a fan of this one because I'm not a fan of the tropical stuff so much. Pineapple I'm also not a fan of, but it's not bad, it's just I don't like them. These are nice and crispy. Nut butter and the jam, very, very sweet. Now double strength coffee goes well with Delicious's big mug. So not bad. So that was our Long Life Ration, our Long Life Pantry. 72-hour vegetarian pack. Enough food for one person for 3 days, nicely packed in a box. And everything fits good, nicely in the box without losing too much space or squashing stuff too much. So, thanks for watching. Please support the channel. Please subscribe. Please go and donate on patreon.com, and see you at my next ration review.